Hello, welcome back to the BK 100% RRBA tutorial. In this video we're going to go over Gobi's Valley, the beginner route. So let's go. Jump a bit down of left here. Then go take a path a bit to the right, right over this dot right here. You just want to go a tiny bit to the right, just so that Ripper doesn't hit you. Walk down this slope. Don't jump, but jump over this guy if you need to. Big jump from the bottom of these stairs, then go in. Into the crypt. Get those eggs in the background if you need them, but if not, then just jump over the coffin. Go behind this big jump, go around him, get the token while he's waking up and detransform. Here we're going to hold straight down. We're going to roll after we walk off the pad, otherwise you'll detransform again. Roll down, jump, beak bust this, walk off, beak bust again. Reset when you see Banjo. And normally you would see all the title screen and all that stuff. I'm just on the practice ROM, so it's a bit different. And normally you'd be on file 3, optimally. So get in Talon Trot and we're just gonna go head towards Gobi's Valley. Big jump and then mash A. Yeah. Gonna get this Clanker's Witch Switch Jiggy. Peck here, jump beak bust. Recoil as far down into the middle of her nose as possible, then you should get the Jiggy Jig during the cutscene. Now we're just gonna go here. Jump down left, change the camera, switch more to up left. In here. Right here we're gonna do a bit different movement than we did before, since the note door isn't there. Peck here. Flutter here, get in Talon Trot right away, then go in. Normally the note door takes away your Talon Trot, but since it's not there, we can just enter Talon Trot right away. Over here, we're gonna damage boost into Gobi's. Normally this beetle wouldn't be here for you, so just ignore him. And yeah, excuse me for just a moment. Just something you have to do for the practice ROM. So yeah, Gobi's Valley. Get in Talon Trot, big jump straight down, and up back here. I like to zoom out, I feel like it gives me better control with the speed shoes. Go get all these notes, hold R as you get the notes. Jump here, change the camera once, and make the camera sort of like this. Now right here, the setup that I like to do for this ring, just do a big jump from the bottom of this hill, then do a jump back, then you'll land on the ring, then just do a jump straight left. Alright. Now we're gonna go on to Jinxie, around, jump here, peck onto the boots if you can, if not, it's whatever. Pecking onto the boots is a bit faster, and if you don't peck onto the boots, then the music will overlap like this, which is annoying, but doesn't really matter. Gonna get all these collectibles, always jump with the boots. Right here, you want to land onto this triangle right here. Right here, there's this little triangle. This isn't a slope, so you just want to land here with the boots and cancel it. Then jump up here. To get up here without backflipping, you want to jump sort of into the wall here, because this wall is a slope, so it'll push you up a bit. Now same thing here, just come to the lower side of his back and go over here. You can get this token if you want, but it's not technically in the route. Peck here. That ring is actually really fast to get now. I'm not going to get it now, but just so I can show all the normal stuff. But if you really want to, you can just get it now, after you shoot the nose. You want to shoot both nostrils from here. Skip the text and then roll down. So we're going to roll flutter. Get in Talon Trot right away, walk a bit so you don't get hit by the hand, and then start jumping. Here, if you do this fast, you can do a jump peck onto this carpet. It sort of depends on the waviness of the carpet, so it's a bit hard, but if not, you can just backflip. Hold R to aim into the head, turn the camera so it's just straight like this. Get in Talon Trot, jump here, get those feathers if you need to, jump down, peck here, hold R again to aim, shoot an egg here, quickly aim here, hold Z, shoot 3 eggs into this head. Sometimes it won't work because when the carpets are rising, there's little sparkles that goes around. If those sparkles overlap with the eggs, then it just won't count. But that's generally what you want to do. So shoot the egg in there. Get in Talon Trot, big jump all the way up here, peck the Jiggy. Here you can either Gold Feather the Slappa and it'll give you an extra health, so just walk off and Gold Feather, but normally you'd have a lot of health, so you just want to roll here and flutter. Get in Talon Trot, jump here, careful of this guy. Normally he might go down, like over here, and in that case you want to make sure to get this token really fast, because then it's really hard to not get hit. So you just want to go on the token and jump right away with this note and get out. Here, this nice beginner setup for this ring. Walk out a bit, right here, zoom out, 1, 2, 3. 3 C presses fast. It's important to do them fast. If you do them slow, then the camera will change too much. Jump over here. The camera should be like this, where you can just walk up and down for these notes. You want to zoom in, and just hold straight down and jump. And you should just go onto this ring. Now go over here. That ring right there, you might see some people go for it. Mostly because the last ring in the advanced routes is usually slower, but in this route it's practically the same, so just don't bother with it. Get these, get this egg, jump here and peck, shoot 3 eggs into his mouth, get in Talon Trot, then tap R. Get in Talon Trot and tap R right after the third egg. Here we're just gonna do a blind jump straight up. Big A jump, then just jump onto this rail. We're gonna get this Jinjo. Big jump here, peck, and we're gonna skip these feathers optimally. In this route, some of the time save comes from not getting these feathers, since we're usually really high on feathers. But as a beginner, you might just want to get them anyways. Get in Talon Trot before the cutscene plays. Come over here. Whoops. Normally you wouldn't do that, but it's whatever. Peck here, Beak Bust, walk down for all these notes. Now we're just gonna do matching pyramid. So we're gonna roll, flutter, Beak Bust. Now roll towards this note. Recoil here always. Always recoil to right where I am. And even if the mummy is there, still recoil there. Because after you Beak Bust and you recoil, you have some invincibility frames. And you can get into gold feathers before those invincibility frames ends, so it's impossible to get hit if you just hold Z and spam Z right. Beak Bust this one. Roll here, Beak Bust this. And now we're just gonna follow the pattern. Roll here, jump, flutter to change directions. Roll, jump, flutter, Beak Bust. Here's just straight left, pretty much. Now you want to end this as fast as possible. You want to end the minigame as fast as possible, then just walk towards the middle of the room. The best you can get here is a 70, which is really hard. Most top runners get a 69, and a 68 is pretty decent as well. Here, walk down a bit, jump on top of this door frame, jump down left, onto this note, whoops, then down here. Change the camera so it's like straight. And jump over here, peck. If you want to do the strat where you jump off before the cutscene starts, then you want to stand pretty much like closer to the head. If you're standing down here, then there'll be a smaller window for you to jump. So you just want to stand up here and jump down. Here, you just want to make sure you know where to go, which is, for me, to the left right now. So take off to the left. 2 A presses. Try and aim for this as fast as you can. I'm going to pause here for a second. So 2 things. You want to try and aim for that as fast as you can. Normally, because if you take too long to aim and then you beak bomb through, and even if you go through, sometimes you'll be going so fast that it won't even count. But if you aim really fast, then your beak bomb will sort of end while you're going through the ring, and it'll work like almost 100% of the time. But as a beginner, you might just want to prioritize aiming, so it's whatever. Also here, if you don't want to do any of the ring camera manipulation strats, then just fly through all the rings here. But if not, then what we're going to do here, hold up right, 1, 2, beak bomb here. Wait a bit, hold up. Wait until Banjo's completely below Grabba, and while he's spawning the Jiggy, then let go of up, and then beak bomb once Banjo's covering the Jiggy. like that. Skip the text, hold up right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A presses. Then beak bomb the target. Hold straight up here. And get these feathers and just go into rubies. Hold straight up here, roll, jump flutter. Poof 3 eggs into there, and 3 eggs back there. I just missed the button, so it's whatever. Hold Z, backflip right. Now, when he's about to go up for the 3rd time, then you should get the Jiggy. If you are climbing this, you can just go up and mash A to get a double jump. It works most of the time, like that. Now we get in Talon Trot, go straight up. That actually happens sometimes. It doesn't usually happen. It's very rare that that'll happen, where you take fall damage. Now we're just gonna walk for all these notes. And get out. So here, you're gonna go down right. Look for this seam right here. There's a seam right here. And then once you're on the seam, zoom in. And follow the seam down. And you should just go on top of the ring. Wait for it to go all the way up and then jump through it. And go over here. Zoom out. Peck onto this. Shoot 3 eggs and just jump down. That one you can just do right away. So now, this setup for beak bombing towards a cactus, it works best with a zoomed out camera. You take off in this direction. 1, 2, hold up a bit, beak bomb. Watch out for that slappa, he can sometimes hit you. Get this honeycomb, and then we're just gonna beak bomb this rock. I might have missed it. Well, that can happen sometimes, it's not a big deal. Just beak bomb it, beak bust it, or beak barge it, whatever. It doesn't really matter if you stay in flight here. Usually, ideally, you'd skip the dance, but it doesn't matter if you stay in flight here since we're not going to do water pyramid clip. Get this feather, and go over here. And we're going to get these shoes, this note, the shoes, then this note. And I'm just going to go do water pyramid clip. There's not much I can say about going up this pyramid. Just try to take straight lines. Get the collectibles if you want them or if you need them. And jump to change directions. That's just good movement in general. So yeah. Now here, hold straight down for like a second. Let go of down. Hold up and mash B. Now just hold B and get this Jiggy. You can kill some of these guys here if you need to, if you need health. But normally there's not really anything you can take damage by for the rest of the level. Except for like flames before Gobi, because at Gobi there's a honeycomb box that's usually the best choice to refill your health at. Got all these collectibles, try and jump or slide for all these, and get out. Hold straight down, then switch to down left right when you get this token. Zoom out, don't touch the camera. Get these notes like this. Now the camera should be like this, where it's just up and down. Alright, so now we're going to get this note, then this note. And we're going to go look for the same seam that we used before. Here, zoom in. Whoops, zoom in. This is the seam, just go straight down. Same thing as before. On top of the ring, and go this way. Over here. And now we're just going to go enter Sandybutt. Whoops. Alright, so Sandybutt's tomb. This is a bit difficult, this trick right here. Just do a jump here. Now to do this trick, you want to just jump onto the shiniest part here, pretty much. You want to walk a bit behind here. Don't hug the wall, walk a bit behind, then do a jump up left onto this shiny part. Then jump down right and tap R, and the camera should be something like this. Then you can just walk through and traverse your way through the maze. Just like that. However, if you fall, there's a nice backup here that you can do. Right here, come over here. This jump is much easier, you just jump onto the wall, then jump back here. Get all these. Jump a peck in front of the coffin, then jump flutter in. Get in talent drop, big jump straight right. Get into this pot and this next. These pots are a little finicky, so you just want to inch your way through. Hold down a bit, then jump. Go this way. I got confused because you don't get this token in this route because this route is really lenient on tokens after the pumpkin. So here for this quick dive, you want to jump, but then you want to pause a bit on the ground before you slide off. If you do this too fast, then you might accidentally take damage on the ground. So like that. Something like that. Then get this note, and then go counterclockwise. This is a sharp turn, so turn a lot for that one, the token. Once you get the Jinjo, then you know there's only one more note. Jinjo, hold straight right now. Go back, get the Jiggy, and go up. Now we're gonna go straight to Gobi's. Right here, you want to make sure you know what your health is. You want to have 4 health. 4 health minimum. So if you don't have 4 health, if you have less, then you can get this honeycomb box right here. Oops. Like that. Peck here, and beak bust this guy. And skip all this text. Now we're going to get in Talon Trot and go to the shoes. Jump straight up with the shoes. Well, actually come a bit here. Straight up, straight down. Pause a bit, straight down again. Straight right. I'm going to get the shoes again just so I don't run out of the timer. You want to make sure to pause on the trees a bit just so you don't get a dropped input. Now here, when you're coming up here, try and line up your camera so you can just go straight up for those 2 notes. Then it's just a bit higher than down left to get the last note. Now just go up here, climb up Jinxie. You want to get this Jiggy with the shoes, so you skip the 10th Jiggy Jig, take off here. If you have a zoomed out camera, then it's much easier to aim. Then just mash B into this alcove. Roll, jump, beak bust this. Skip the text. We're going to get this note. This honeycomb. Now here, we're just going to do a baby jump onto this, and then a big jump towards that sand over there. So baby jump, big jump. Now we're just going to get all these notes, walk down for them, and death warp. If you notice, I'm sort of waiting in the sand a bit, just so I can make sure I take damage instantly as soon as possible. And yeah. And that's Gobi's Valley. I hope that helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one.